quality feature in Dalgo. So once you go into Dalgo, if you click on this data quality tab, what it opens up are elementary dashboards where you can monitor the health and quality of your data. So if you see the dashboard, it shows you the test results breakdown. So how many tests you have, how many of them have failed. Right now we can see over here that 100% of our tests have passed. You can also see all of your tables, and it shows you the health of those tables with regards to the tests that we're running. And if you have tests for freshness, volume, and schema changes, those run as well, and you can see the status of them over here. It also shows you the number of DBT tests we have and how many of them are running correctly, as well as any anomalies which are noted. Right now you can see over here that we have 0 anomalies. And how many of the total tables are actually being monitored over here is also shown in a pie chart. And you can see over here that from 167 tables, only 87 are being monitored. So this gives you information on what tables you need to write tests for as well. Over here, over a period of time, you can see how many model errors have happened. So for all the models being run, how many have thrown errors. So you can see at one point, the errors were high, but then the models were fixed. And you can note this over time. Model runs and errors are also shown. So in the last run we had, we can see that one model threw an error. And all of this information basically tells us what we need to fix to make sure that our data quality is high. You can also see how many tests were executed. Right now we've had the same number of tests for a while, so we're seeing a straight line. It's not showing us test failures or test warnings over here because we haven't had any for a period of time. And for all of these charts, you have the information that you can click on, and it tells you exactly what you're seeing and what the charts mean. Now, a really, really useful feature is lineage diagrams. So if you click on any particular model over here, it shows you what other models are coming together, what's feeding into the models. Because in larger DBT projects, you'll have a lot of models interacting with each other. So this gives you a good amount of information on that. And you can click on any particular models or folders as well to see all of the models that go under the folders. Now, over here as well, you can go to the next node, downstream node. You can go upstream. You can select to see both downstream and upstream nodes, and you can navigate your models. So this helps when you're trying to debug, and you can see, okay, what are the source models or the downstream models interacting with this one. Another thing you can do is you can see tags. So if you've tagged your models, you can specifically see the tagged models and see their upstreams and downstreams as well. And same for if you have owners set for different models. Right now in this project we don't, so we're just seeing all of the models under one header, which is no owners, but you can see that as well. In the results tab, you can actually see a more detailed breakdown of the actual tests that were run, the type of test, and the last time they ran, the status. So all of the information, this helps when you have tests that don't run and you want to see the details. You can also filter any tabs. For example, these are the 3 types of tests we have. We can filter them to see only a particular type of test that we're interested in. Now, moving on, you can see tags and owners here as well for the results tab. So you can see different subgroups that you've set up in your DBT over here if you want to analyze the results. Test execution history also has breakdowns for the entire model, the tags, owners. And what this shows you is when the last test ran, how much time it took to run, what the results were. And if you click on it, you can see more details. And we can make this bigger if we want, on exactly when they ran and what the history of the test running was. And that's the test execution history tab. Now, model duration gives you similar information in terms of how long it took to run, what the results were, and so on. But this is information on the particular models as well. And you can filter these also to see the details. Another useful feature is that you have documentation that you can click on, and it gives you all of the information about the elementary dashboards, how to understand them. And in case you find features are missing, you could always do feature requests or report an issue, or of course, you can contact the Dalgo team. And that's the data quality tab. It gives you a very in-depth understanding of what's going on with your data. And I think it'll be really useful for you all to use.